Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm here with another update for Decor Panning. Decor Panning was created by Emily and Max here on YouTube. I will, as always, have her link down below, as well as collaboratory playlist with everyone else who's doing this project. So basically, I don't think any of you are new to this project, but if you are, I'm just going to cover the rules very quickly. So the project itself basically is based off of a game board that Emily has very kindly created. And each month the prompt shuffles. There are a couple prompts here and there that are the same. It's the face card ones, but the rest of the kind of deck randomizes each month. And whenever you need to pick a prompt, you use a deck of card to pick that specific prompt, because each card corresponds to a specific prompt, and that's how you choose your prompts. I'm working on 5 products in this project, and I'm going to share with you how I'm doing with those. But before jumping into that, if you're new here, please consider subscribing. I would love to have you in the family. Let's jump into the video. The first thing I have to talk about is a single eyeshadow, and I rolled this in for reminds you of winter. And the eyeshadow that I decided to go with reminds you of winter for 2 reasons. Both the name, which is Winter Star, but also the kind of shade of this eyeshadow. This comes from Terra Moons, and it looked like this at the introduction, as well as the first update. I'm going to have the footage rolling while I discuss it. And it's this beautiful kind of very sparkly, kind of almost chunky iridescent shade that goes from like a turquoise blue to like more of a purpley blue to a purple, and I think it also has a little bit of pink at a very harsh angle. It's super pretty, so that's what it's been looking like. And today this one looks like this. I have used this one 8 additional times in the last month, and in total I have now reached this one 10 times, which was my goal. I reached it 2 times the first month, and then, like I said, 8 more times this month, for a total of 10. So I have hit my usage goal on this eyeshadow, and it will be rolling out. So this is a really beautiful eyeshadow. I really do like this one. I have used it a lot on my eyes, but also in other looks. If you ever see me wear like a really like super bright kind of just light blue shimmer on my lid, it has most likely been this. It's super stunning, and it's just super reflective. It comes across so beautifully on the lid. I actually did use this one as a nail topper. I'm currently wearing that actually. I need to redo my nails. They're chipping a little bit and they're like not as nice anymore. But I'm actually wearing like almost maroon color underneath this. But I wanted to, like, that manicure was like fading, but I didn't want to completely repaint my nails. So I decided to use that eyeshadow on top of my nails. And it turned into this really beautiful color. So that is kind of like what this one looks like. Again, I have worn it on my eyes quite a few times too. Since I used it as a topper, I counted as 5 uses, so the remaining 3 I used on my eyes this month, but then also 2 of the uses in the first month was only for my eyes as well. But again, that will be rolling out, and I'm really happy to have reached a goal on one of my items. Next up, we had a product rolling in for, I think, Pick Your Space, or I think it was Pick Your Space, but then I could roll in anything I wanted. I can't remember exactly what the prompt was, but I think it was like something you want to work on, or something like that, or like something to finish. I can't remember, but I think it was something like that. But I decided to roll in my e.l.f. setting spray. This is the Hydrating Coconut Mist, and this has also been in for 2 months now. In the first month, I reached for this one 9 times, and that was the progress for the first 2 months. I can see there and then there. And since then, I reached for this one 10 additional times, and it's now down here. So you can see the full progress there. It's definitely moved a lot more this month than it did last month. And I think it's because obviously I've been using this one a bit more generously. I used it as like a hydrating toner a bit more than like a makeup setting spray, because I feel like it actually breaks down my makeup a lot faster if I use it as a setting spray. So I use it almost to prime my base before makeup. So I have 10 uses on it, and I honestly don't think I have too much left to go on this one. I would like estimate maybe like 5 more uses. So hopefully by next month this will be done. I mean, I will make sure that this is definitely done by next month, so we will have a rollout for then. The third product that I have in this project, I rolled in for a highlighter, I believe, and I decided to go with my Pie The Impossible Glow highlighter, which is just like a liquid highlighter, and I rolled this one in to use 20 times. In the first month in this project, I reached for this one 6 times. So I was on my way to reach those 20 uses, but unfortunately, I haven't reached for this one at all in the past month. I kind of just forgot about it, and I honestly don't really like it as like a base at the moment, because it's too like shimmery. It's too, like, I don't know, not too highlighty for like a base for me, like a shimmery or like a glowy primer. But it also is a bit too dark as a highlighter for me at the moment. You can see right here, like the color is a little bit deep. I think this one will be beautiful as like a shoulder and like collarbone highlight when we get into the warmer weather and I start wearing a bit of like cooler clothes where I actually show off some of my skin. I mean, today I'm showing off a little bit, but I didn't want to put this one on. But we are getting into warmer weathers. That's why I'm wearing like a shirt rather than a jumper today, which is really nice. It's nice to be finally moving into spring. So I'm hoping to get some more use out of this one in the next month, and when I can wear a bit more like, I don't know, like not revealing, but like I can show off a little bit more skin and I can actually use this one that way. I think that will be beautiful. And then also obviously if I don't roll it out by then, but I should hopefully have this on before summer. But if I don't, I think when I have a tan, I can also use this one as a highlighter on my face. But for now, it's just too deep for that. But yeah, 6 uses so far and 14 to go. Not sure if I will have this one out by next month. I'm going to try, but yeah, I can't guarantee it. It depends on how I can use this one. But for now, it will of course stay in the projects. The next product I rolled in for nostalgic, and I decided to go with a type of product that is very nostalgic, I feel like, in the makeup community, and that is a liquid lipstick, because I feel like liquid lipsticks were all the rage back in the day, but no one really reached for them anymore, so I feel like that's why they fall into the nostalgic factor. So I decided to go with one of my favorite liquid lipsticks in my collection. This is from KVD, and this is the Everlasting Liquid Lipstick in Bow and Arrow, which is a beautiful kind of more cool toned nude. It looks like this. I rolled this one in with a usage goal of 25, and in the first month in the project, because this one rolled in last month, I have used this one 7 times, so I have 18 more uses to go. So again, quite a lot, but I'm hoping to get a lot more usage on it next month. 7 isn't like the best. I've been kind of splitting my attention between other things, because I'm also planning a lot of lip products in my rolling Porte Pocket lips, which I currently have 10 products in, so it's hard to split my attention between different things. But I'm hoping to get more use, like I said, out of this one in the next month, and maybe roll it out next month, or definitely within 2 months' time. The final product that I have is actually 2 these little sample sachets. I rolled in the prompt sample, or the, like, I think it was like sample size, deluxe size, something like that. But I decided to go with like 2 little sample sachets. So these are the Makeup Forever HD foundation, and I've had a package of 4 of those in my collection for a long time. And I decided to roll in 2 of the shades. I rolled in the lightest shade, which was in the shade 117. And then I also rolled in the shade 177, which is the darkest shade in this sample sachet. So in the past month, because both of these rolled in last month as well, I have used the lightest one 2 times. And this one is finished, as you can see. I used this as my foundation twice, and I was able to finish this one up. It wasn't hard at all. So that's the first shade. However, the darkest shade, you can still see I have a lot of product left. I reached for this one 5 times. And if I open this one up, you can see, okay, this is hard to show you. If I open this one up, you can see that I still have some product left in there. It's definitely going lower, but it still has a lot of product. I would probably say it has at least 5 more uses. I was thinking about maybe rolling this prompt out because I have hit like one of the goals, but honestly I still have a lot of product left in this deeper one, and I really underestimated how quickly this one would go because it is really deep. I'm using it as my bronzer today, and I honestly just need like the smallest dabs in order to like bronze up and become quite a deep bronzer, just because it's such a deep foundation shade. But I do like it that way, and it's been working well, but it's just moving a bit slower than I was expecting. But I will definitely have this one out by next month. I'm going to keep it in this month. I'm not going to roll it out because I do want to finish this one up. But I feel like rolling it out now would be cheating, even though I have hit my goal on like half of the products. But I will keep it in. And again, hopefully next month, this one will be out. Well, again, I will make sure that this one is out next month. So that means that we only have 1 item rolling out, which is the eyeshadow from Terra Moons. That one will be rolling out and being replaced. So I'm going to go ahead and get my deck out. I'm going to shuffle it, and then we're going to go ahead and pick 1 card for my new prompt. So I have my deck of cards here. I'm going to just shuffle it quickly. And I'm just going to shuffle it on my lap just to get, just to randomize the cards so I don't know what I'm getting. So I shuffled it a little bit, and then we're going to cut the deck. And we're just going to go ahead and pick the top card, which is going to be 2 of spades. I'm going to have a look what that is. Okay, I got really excited first because I looked at the wrong color and I thought it was Duo/Multichrome, which is something that I would love to work on. But it's actually gifted. So gifted, something gifted. I'm going to have a look through my collection, see what I can find for that prompt, and I will be right back. So I'm back and I have chosen my product. So for the prompt gifted, I decided to go with something that I was kindly gifted from my friend Martina when she was decluttering a lot of her collection. I bought a couple of things of her, but some of the palettes she just gifted to me, and this is one of them. So this one here is the Carly Bible palette from Anastasia. I have done my Big Fat Eyeshadow project with this palette and I really liked working on it, but I realized that this palette doesn't have any pans and I would love to pan on something in here. Also, I feel like Anastasia eyeshadows are quite easy to pan on, so I thought this would be a good palette to roll in. So my goal with this palette is going to be to hit pan on one of the shades. It could be any of the shades. I haven't decided yet which one to be. The shade that has the biggest dip right now is Mandala right there. That one has quite a big dip, same as Bowley, like the inner corner shade right there. My favorite shade in the palette is probably Aura right here. So probably one of those is going to be the one I hit pan on, but we'll have to see. So I'm going to roll this one in, and again, I'm going to try to hit pan on one of the shades. We'll see how it goes, but that is going to be what I work on for my new prompt. So I think for next month, we're going to have a bit of a better update. This wasn't the best update for me. I honestly kind of forgot about this project, and I was like postponing it because I was like, oh, the update is coming up like quite a while until the update. I'm going to push it. I'm going to work on other things. But then it just kind of snuck up on me how quickly the project came up. So I'm filming this 2 days before this going up. So yeah, it kind of snuck up on me and I forgot about the project, and that's why I didn't finish more. But next month, the little sample here is definitely going to be done. Same as my setting spray. So those will be 2 empties for sure. I'm going to make sure that those 2 are done. I think realistically the highlighter will probably stay in for 2 more months, but I will try to up my usage game on this one. But I'm not going to pressure myself to roll this one out because I don't think it will be out by next month, but I can only keep working on it. For my liquid lipstick, I think I could have this one out if I used to focus on it, but we'll see. I'm not going to, again, like rush myself. But yeah, this is another one that I will try to up my usage game on and maybe have out next month, but again, no pressure if not. And then lastly, my newest prompt, the eyeshadow from here. I honestly feel like I might be able to hit pan on this one in 1 month, so hopefully this can be another prompt that is quick to roll out. So that is going to be it for today, you guys. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to check out Emily and the playlist down below with everyone else who's doing this project. I love watching this project. It's such a fun one, and I feel like it's a favorite independent community overall. So make sure to check the links out below. But I hope you're having a lovely day wherever you are, and I will catch you in my next one. Bye, guys.